Hi. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Blanca. So for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys my September favorites. I haven't done a favorites video in quite some time, so I thought I would do that today with you guys. I have a lot of good stuff to show you guys, so I'm excited to share everything I've been loving this month. If you have something that you've been absolutely loving and you think I should try as well, please leave it down below in the comments. I'm very interested to see what you guys have been loving as well. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and please like this video. It really does help me out. It's going to be a long one, so make sure to grab a drink. I already have my wine here because yeah, why not? So I hope you guys are excited for this video. I'm gonna stop talking and let's just jump right into my favorites. First thing I want to talk about is this Arrogant Infinity Intensive Creamy Oil by Josie Maran. I think that's how you say it. So I've mentioned in my last video and the video before that I use this pressed glitter from ColourPop. It's actually from this palette. I'll just show you guys. So it's from this palette, and I used this pressed glitter all over my eyes almost like a month ago, and it caused my eyelids to become very irritated, and I ended up getting almost like a really tiny rash on both eyelids, and it just really dried out my eyes, made them super duper itchy. Ever since then, my eyelids just haven't been the same. I have been struggling with that like every day. It's super uncomfortable and annoying, and anytime I would put on eyeshadow, like my eyeshadows just looked super dry. They didn't blend as nicely as they used to, and I was just over it. I was taking a break from wearing eyeshadow. I was applying coconut oil. I was drinking a lot of water because I was just trying to get rid of that irritation, that dryness that I felt. I remembered that I had this and I had let my mom borrow it, and so I was like, remember how I let you use that oil? Can I have it back? So she gave it back. There's barely any left. She says when I gave it to her there was barely any left, but I don't know, I don't really believe her. I love you, Mom. It's okay. So I've been putting this on my eyelids for almost a week now, and you guys, I can see the difference. Today was the first day that my eyeshadow finally blended seamlessly and really nicely, and it's all thanks to this. This is packed with vitamin E, with essential fatty acids, and it has argan oil in it, and it's just amazing. This is also really nice for like sunburns, if you have chapped lips, if you have an area that's really dry. I know some people apply this to their elbows, to their heels. But yeah, I just started putting this on my eyelids every day, twice a day. Immediately I noticed a difference. So this has been a lifesaver, and even though it's pricey, I for sure recommend this, and I am for sure going to pick another one of these up. So another thing that I've been loving is this toner from The Ordinary. This is glycolic acid, and it's a 7% toning solution. Ever since I started using this, I have definitely seen a difference in my skin. My skin just looks so much smoother and softer. I have a lot of large pores, or I have texture, especially like around here, and I find that this has just made such a difference in my skin. I feel like my blush and my highlighter just glide on way nicer, and just overall my skin just looks really nice. This is the first time I've tried The Ordinary. I just started trying it like a couple months ago, and all their products have such great reviews. So I definitely recommend this toning solution if you have texture, if you find that your skin is dull and it's not looking, you know, the best. Definitely try this out, and you can find it at Sephora if you're interested. So another thing that I've been loving this month, well, not just this month, but I've just always been loving this product. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Finish Setting Spray. This reminds me a lot of the MAC Prep and Prime. It like takes all the powder and just melts it into your face and just gives you this beautiful, flawless finish. I cannot find this anywhere. It's sold out everywhere. Wet n Wild is just one of those drugstore makeup brands that I just absolutely love. I always rave about Wet n Wild on my channel. So if you can get your hands on this setting spray, you should, because it's amazing. Okay, so next up are these e.l.f. bite-size eyeshadows. So I picked two of them up. I really want to collect all of them because they're so nice. So I picked up Truffles and Cream and Sugar. So this is what Truffles looks like. These shadows are nice and pigmented. There's barely any fallout, and the shimmer shades are absolutely stunning. I'll just swatch this one. Like, look how beautiful that is. I have a tutorial using this eyeshadow palette, so I will link it up above if you're interested. So that one is Cream and Sugar, but look at that. I remember when I first got into makeup, e.l.f. was like the first makeup brand I got into just because they were super affordable. But yeah, e.l.f. has just been around for so long, and I just feel like they are just killing it. Another product that I've been loving is this Milani Baked Bronzer. I've had it for quite some time actually, so I can go a little bit crazy with this, and it has a little bit of gold flecks in it, so I do recommend not going crazy with this. And since I have a little bit of texture on my cheeks, I have noticed that it does accentuate my texture, so don't go crazy with this. A little goes a long way. So I do have that on today. I just applied it on my cheeks and pretty much just all over my face, but I did use a very light hand. And this just creates such a nice sun-kissed glow, and it's just so beautiful, and I just love the finish. Sticking with Milani, this is one of my favorite blushes from Milani. This is the Bellissimo Bronze. They have some of the best blushes ever. I'm wearing this one today. This one is just like a nice brown shade, and it has little gold flecks in it as well. And again, it just glides on really nicely onto your skin. So definitely check out Milani if you haven't, because I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Okay, I guess I'll just stick with Milani. So this is a matte satin liquid lipstick, and it almost dries, it dries like a matte satin. And this one is in the shade Lavish. This is one of my favorite liquid lipsticks. It's so beautiful. I'll just swatch it for you guys right now. And it's just the perfect nude, and it doesn't dry down your lips too much. It's just a beautiful, comfortable liquid lipstick, and it smells really nice. It almost smells like a popsicle. Definitely check out the Milani Matte Satin Liquid Lipsticks. Just make sure it says Matte Satin here on the lid. Okay, sticking with liquid lipsticks, I guess. This is my favorite lip combo. So I'll just talk about the lip liner first. So this is the Lip Pencil in Cork by MAC. I have gone through so many of these. The shade is beautiful. It's a brown. As you guys know, I'm obsessed with nude lips. So that's what Cork looks like right there. And that also pairs really nicely with the Milani Lavish. They're buttery, they glide on really nicely, and I know they are pricey, but they will last you a long time. And then I also love the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in London. So that's this one right here. And it's just a very nice nude again, but it's very like creamy. It's not drying at all. It stays just creamy on your lips. So that's that one right there. And then in the middle, I like to add this Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Naked. When I first got this, I was like, whoa, that's way too light. Didn't really like it at first, but then I just started applying it to the center of my lips whenever I would do a nude lip, and it just works beautifully. Where is it? Right there. It is very light, but it does look beautiful on its own as well, but I do prefer it just in the middle, just because for me it's a little bit too light. But yeah, these are my absolute favorite liquid lipsticks. All of these, I've been using all of these this month like crazy. They're beautiful. Okay, so another product I've been loving is this Make Me Brow by Essence, and it's an eyebrow gel mascara, and it has filling fibers. So I see a lot of girls walking around with powder on their eyebrows, and I really want to tell them, but I don't want to hurt their feelings or embarrass them, so I just like, I don't say anything. But the reason that happens is because, well, for me anyways, I do my eyebrows first. That's the first thing I do when I do my makeup. And then I go ahead and do my face. You know, I powder and everything. And so since your eyebrows are done, the powder that you apply on your face just falls onto the hair. So it just leaves like a white powdery cast on your eyebrows. So to prevent that, you want to use like a gel mascara and just apply that after. And it just makes a huge difference. And this is also like tinted. And so it's going to add some color to your brows, and it's just going to get rid of that white powder and it just works like magic, and I promise you it will make a huge difference. Okay, so I've talked about this many times. I have shown this in pretty much every makeup tutorial that I've done. So this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I always use the shade Light Beige. You guys, this concealer is amazing. It's so good, especially if you have dry under eyes, if you have a lot of fine lines under your eyes. I have both of those. My under eyes are dry. I have a lot of fine lines. I'm getting older, you know? So I need a concealer that's going to hydrate my eyes, isn't going to dry me out. If I'm using a concealer that's drying and then I add a powder over top, like my under eyes are a mess. So I am super duper in love with this concealer because it just keeps my under eyes hydrated and it does not accentuate my little fine lines. This is my second time purchasing this. It's amazing. It's like my staple in my makeup now. I will not be switching over to any other concealer. I promise you, you will love this. I keep saying that, but I promise it's really good. Okay, something I've been doing for the past couple months, but I've been really doing it this month, is instead of using a sponge to apply my foundation and just blend it all into my face, I've been using this Morphe M439 brush. Hello? So I've been using this brush to blend in my foundation. First, I didn't really use this because I didn't really like it because I was just so used to using a beauty sponge. But one day I was like, everyone uses this in their videos. They all love it. And I'm like, maybe I'm just not giving it a chance. So I used it all the time. One day I was like, okay, I'm going to use a sponge now and see if it makes a difference. It makes a huge difference. This makes your foundation just glide on really nicely. It just creates this really nice flawless finish. I just love the way this makes my foundation look. I wasn't 100% sure about using a brush because I just always thought that brushes would leave like those brush marks on your face, but this one does not do that. And I actually prefer using a brush now to apply my foundation. I don't really use a sponge anymore. I only use a sponge now to just blend in my concealer. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you guys is this Quenching Coconut Curls Curling Hair Butter, and it's by OGX, and this is a leave-in or rinse out conditioner. I love using this as a hair mask. I leave it in my hair for about 5 minutes and then I rinse it out. Or I also have recently just been putting it in my hair before I curl it. I find that it gives me such a nice shine and it helps keep my curls nice and smooth, and it kind of gets rid of the frizziness a little bit. I have a lot of frizz in my hair, you guys. But what I really love about this is the scent. It smells so delicious. I'm obsessed with the scent. It's so yummy. And this is just what the inside looks like. The consistency is pretty like greasy and thick. So I wouldn't recommend putting this on like your scalp. Just kind of keep it down, like from here down. And I just love the way it smells. Honestly, it gives me that nice little shine and I'm just obsessed with the scent. Okay, so last but not least, yeah, like I was saying, I have a lot of frizz in my hair and I think it's because I just used to brush my hair with just like a regular brush. I didn't believe in that Tangle free brush. I was like, it's probably not even true. I recently got a Tangle free brush. So it just looks like this. Sorry, there's hair in it. I tried to take it out, but I couldn't. But it just looks like this. And this is by the company Hola, and it's a tangle free brush. So I don't know why, but my hair like tangles pretty quickly. And so I remember like I used to like brush my hair and I could hear it go snapping. I know, so bad. And ever since I switched to a tangle free brush, I do not hear those snapping sounds anymore. And this just glides through my hair like really nicely. And if I do have tangles, like it's very gentle. It does not pull or tug at my hair. This is like my favorite new thing. I like threw my other brush out because yeah, I don't need that in my life. All right, you guys, so this concludes my September favorites. I hope you guys found this video helpful. And if you have any products that you think I should try, especially if they're affordable, like from the drugstore, let me know. Put them down below in the comments. I'm very curious to see what you guys are loving. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Take care of yourselves and be safe out there. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.